okay.
Is it going to be a challenge, you think, getting acclimated to the size of the dome and the rims and all that, particularly for your shooters?
Yeah, I think so. There's always a learning curve when you go to a big place like that. We've played in big stadiums before, but that's, I think, going to be a little bit different. But they don't practice there, so, it's always new to them as well. So, you know what, shooters shoot. If you can't shoot, doesn't really matter where you're shooting. You still can't shoot. I mean, you can't shoot, it usually doesn't matter either.
Kelly, your team has a lot of experience and great chemistry already, but what can this 11-day kind of road trip do for this year's team?
Well, I'll tell you, actually, the 11-day road trip, as well as then our first game when we come back home, this stretch is going to tell us a lot about who we are, I think. These are 5 really good games. We're going to see different types of styles, different teams, different levels of athleticism, all well-coached teams, big schools, physicality. We're going to have to play back-to-back-to-back. We're going to see a little of everything. So, yeah, I think it'll tell us a lot about who we are and where we're going. But, yeah, I think a trip like this allows you to really develop some chemistry, off the court as well. We're all so busy when we're here. We all take our own different classes, and we're going here, there, and everywhere. We meet up for practice. But now we're going to be together all day, every day for 10 days. That sounds like a lot of fun. But, no, I think this will really help.
Over the last few games, what have you kind of learned about your rotation minutes and your depth pieces? I mean, last year you're looking at 6-7 that you have to play all the time out of necessity. This time around, you're looking 10-11 deep. How much has that kind of changed how you look at what the pieces you have over the last few games?
Well, more than likely, we're not going to go 10 and 11 deep on most of these games. That was the case this last week because we had some bigger lopsided scores. But we're actually kind of starting from scratch again because now Satu comes back into the fold. So, Taylor did a great job filling in the starting lineup for her. I don't think we missed a beat, but Satu's such a talent that now we reinsert her into the lineup. Everybody else's roles change a little bit, but I think we're really solid 1 through 9 right now. 1 through 9, I think we're as good as anybody.
How does that discussion work with Satu's coaches, with her? I mean, are you guys talking while she's in Germany? You're talking with her coaches? Do you get feedback? Does play matter there? I mean, what's that process kind of like with her on the road?
No, when she's there, she's there. I mean, when I think about calling her, it's like, oh, well, she's already in bed, anything like that. So, no, I knew she was in good hands, number one. Number two, I knew she was playing. I think they practiced twice a day while they were there. So she was actually getting more basketball in there than she was here or would have here. No, we just kind of let her do her thing. And, yesterday we all talked to her about, her experience. It was a great deal and pretty cool of her. And hopefully now Germany has earned enough points, the way they work that system, that maybe they can sneak their way into that European Championships.
Do you kind of have a schedule for how she's going to get matriculated back into the lineup here?
Well, she didn't do much last night. I'm assuming today she'll do a little bit more. There's that jet lag, and then as soon as she gets acclimated, here, then boom, we go back to the East Coast. So it's going to be kind of odd. But what do we got going on over here?
Your new op?
Yeah.
Your new op?
That sounds like a couple of our players' shots right now. But no, we're looking forward to having her back. I mean, she's one of the best talents in the country, and to do as well as we did without her, I think really speaks to the depth of our team.
Syracuse game, Taylor said last year, she said that team was a scrappy team. It was a very intense game. What do you remember about that game?
I remember it was the game Shea Serrano came, and he was down there in the front row with us, and we had some fun with him that weekend. But it was a great game, and I think we pulled that one out of our I think we hit a couple late threes. I think we were down like 6 points, maybe with a minute and a half to go or something like that. And we, that was a heck of a game. I thought they were one of the few teams that really slowed our offense down last year. We went into a significant dry spell in that second half, and we're going to have to play much better, this time around.
How much has Lydia kind of grown into that role right behind Ruthie? I mean, what Taylor said was that she thinks that injuries have kind of hampered her the last couple of years, but over the course of the offseason, the preseason, that Team USA game especially, she's kind of stepped into this role of being a really big contributor on the block.
Well, yeah, her numbers speak for themselves so far. She's playing really well, giving us contributions on the boards and obviously scoring. What she does, she gives you a different look than Ruthie. Ruthie is more of a power player inside, whereas Lydia's going to beat you up and down the court. Right now, I think she's a little more active in the pick and roll than Ruthie is. She knows her role a little bit better there. I think Ruthie's still a little bit ambiguous with, we've changed some things offensively. So I think Lydia's really picked that up, and I think it's shown in her play. But I think defensively, she's really improved. She's gotten stronger. She's gotten a lot more confident. And so I think that's why Lydia's given us a lot more right now. Okay.
Coach, appreciate it.